Well, I'm very pleased about being selected for the European team for the Palmer Cup. Obviously I won Versus Day and it got me exempt to play the team, and it's just such a massive reward for just winning one event really. But I'm over the moon and I'm really looking forward to testing my skills against the world's best golfers really. I have had a pretty strong season this season so far, my last season, but my world ranking's around about 300 at the minute, which in comparison to some of the US guys, they're number 1 and 2 in the world, so that's how things go, and I'm working hard to try and get as low as I can. To be honest, I do play in like the pretty big events like the British Amateurs, the English Amateurs and the St Andrews Links, so some of these guys are already there, and I've not played with these guys before, but obviously I play in the same field as those guys. But because I do live with Patrick Spraggs, who obviously played the Palmer Cup 2 years ago, and that was in Ireland as well, it's just a massive experience. It's amazing. You get to play with some, obviously the world's best golfers, amateur golfers at the minute, and I'm just working hard with my coach and just try and be counted kind of thing. I'm not just there to make the numbers up, I'm there to be counted and to try and win some points for the team basically. I've been at the University of Stirling for 6 years now, and it's just got better and better since I joined back in 2006. Obviously we've changed hands with coaches and Dean's come in, but as I said, things are just going to get better and better with Dean involved, because he's a past European Tour player, he's a past winner, he's been there, done that, and obviously I'm learning a lot off Dean. But like I said, the facilities up here are shaping to be really good, and with Dean's knowledge and his know-how, the University of Stirling is just going to get better and better. So it's just got to see how things turn out.
Well, yeah, I'm obviously very delighted to be selected for the European Palmer Cup team. It's something I kind of identified at the start of the year as a tournament I'd love to play in. There's a lot of fantastic players that could have played in it. A few guys played in the Walker Cup at the end of last year as well. It's a fantastic honour, as I say. There's a lot of guys from America playing in it who have had experience in major championships, so to test my skills and my game against those guys, it will be something I'm really looking forward to, and it will really establish where I am in the amateur game. So Dean Robertson came in 2 years ago, and it's helped me immensely. I'm not really what you'd say a technical golfer, and Dean's got a few philosophies that help me along with that. I think when Dean came, I was a +1 handicapper. I was kind of on the fringes of the SGU stuff, and I really needed to do something in order to make the breakthrough. I managed to do that a couple of years ago, and a few steady top 10s, a good performance kind of here and there. Last year I really established myself. I think I had 5 or 6 top 5s, and I managed to win one at the end of the season as well. And I've started this year off very well again. I won the opening event, the Craigmillar Park Open. When Dean came in, I think my world ranking was about 650, and I've now managed to creep inside the top 200. So yeah, for me, he's made a massive improvement in my game. Just from structuring my practice in order just to get the best out of my game, simply. So yeah, it's been great. When I first came to uni, there wasn't much. Well, there was a good team atmosphere. I mean, everyone got on with each other, but now it's a great atmosphere now. Everyone's so competitive with each other. We have a lot of competitive practice, which is good. You can take that into the course now. I mean, it's so great to practice as a team and to be competitive with each other. It creates a really good environment here, and you can see the improvements coming on. I mean, guys like Jack McDonald and Patrick Spraggs, they're coming on leaps and bounds, and I'm sure you'll see that in the next few months over the summer. Yeah, as I said before, the Palmer Cup's a great tournament, and the guys that are going to be playing for the US team, they've all had major championship experience, and it was great to compete against them. That kind of goals. I'd like to stay amateur until the end of 2013. The Walker Cup's held at the end of that year, so really if you can kind of get in that team and you kind of know where you are in the amateur game, you'll know if you're good enough to make the step up to the professional game.